Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Golden Soil contract in Kanab Creek. For this contract you do need to use a truck with a sideboard bed, so I'm going to be using the Tuz Action. So I have 3 portable rigs in my inventory as well as a canister of fuel because as you can see here, we do have quite a bit of ways to travel to complete this contract. So let me show you how it's done. In addition to the required items, I also brought with me a set of anchors and some jack screws, just in case of emergencies. So, let's get started. So, we're going to start from the field operations base in the south, and we're going to follow this path, make our way through this rock clearing. If you haven't cleared these rocks yet, that is 75 spare parts. So, once we make it through here, we're going to get to a little mud pit here. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over the mud pit. And I try to stay to the edge of the mud pit here, keep the right sides on the dry ground. Gives us a little bit more traction so we can get through here. Once we make it up here, we're going to go up this little path on the right to climb up and over. And we're going to make our way up this little hill climb here. Here's another rock blockage that I already have cleared. If you don't have this one cleared, it is another 75 spare parts. So once we get over these rocks, we're going to go ahead and follow the path here. And then we're going to go across this bridge. This is 75 spare parts. You haven't built this bridge yet, so we're going to go right across the bridge. And then over to the right is our location for the mine. So we're going to go ahead and start scanning and investigate the mine. There we go. It is impossible to get into the mine now, but geoanalysis of the nearby soil might turn up something. So, what we're going to do is back the truck up just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and make our way up this hill so we can install a portable rig. So we're going to stay to the right side here, kind of avoiding these wooden steps. Let's go right around those. It's going to get us up this steeper climb here. And once we make our way up here, we're going to go ahead and install the portable rig. And while we're up here, I want to show you one of the cool new features of Kanab Creek, and that is these amethyst crystals over here. Seems like there's a mineral lode in this cliff. We can try to collect some samples with our winch. So you'll notice if we go into winch mode, there's a red winch point here that you can hook onto and pull backwards. Now, the Tuz Action doesn't have enough strength on its own to pull this. So what I'm going to do is pull forward, disconnect the winch, start backing up, and then grab it with the quick winch. And that's going to break it. So then you just drive to this loot box, grab an amethyst crystal, and you can sell that for a ton of extra cash. So I figured I'd point those out to you. There's like 2 or 3 of them around the map. And that is one of the first ones. So, I just felt like showing those off because I think that's a really cool feature, and I hope we get more of that in future maps. So, what we're going to do now is make our way down and out of the mine. And we're going to go back across the bridge. And we're going to make our way over towards where this rock clearing is. But then we're going to hang a left and go up the hill instead. Once we made it up the hill, we're going to go right in between these rocks here and make our way down the hill on the other side. And then from here, we're going to head to the left. There's a crack in the ground here. We're going to go around that. And then we're going to go right up the middle and go over this rock climb. Low gear and diff lock should get you right over. And then we're going to go right in the middle here to go over this crack in the ground. It's going to get us across. And then we're going to head to the right side, go around this rock ledge, and make our way down towards these trees. Once we get over here, we're going to go through this little path right in between these rocks. And there's a little crack in the ground we'll have to climb over. Climb right over that. And then we've got some more rocks to climb up over here. And then here we're going to go right in between these two trees and make a left. And we're going to go right over these rocks here. And this is going to get us to portable rig location number 2. So we're going to go ahead and install our portable rig. Once that is done, we are going to continue on our way. So we're going to go down this climb here, down over to the river. And we're going to go right over the shallow part, kind of heading towards this dead tree. Go right across the river. And then we want to stay to the left of this cluster of trees here. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and just make our way up the hill here. And then we're going to go up the hill on the right side here. And then we got one more little hill to go up, so we're going to climb up this. Once we make it over here, we're going to go around the right side of this ridge here. This little ledge, we're going to go around that. And then from here, we're going to make our way across the crack in the ground. And we're going to go ahead and just drive right on over to our drill rig point and install that. And there you have it. Golden Soil is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, as well as that cool new feature in Kanab Creek with the amethyst crystals. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.